Hi and welcome to Empowered Movement and Health. I'm Esther, and in today's video, I'm going to show you a few acupuncture or acupressure massage points that you can stimulate, that you can massage to help you relieve tension and tightness from your neck, shoulder, and upper back area. I'm a movement coach, but also an acupuncturist and a massage therapist. So that's why I'm combining all my skills and knowledge and sharing weekly videos with you to help you feel your best in body, mind, and heart whilst you're working at your desk. So let's get started. Let's get massaging. You don't need anything, but if you want, grab a wooden stick or spoon or a pen to intensify certain acupressure points. Find a comfortable position. You can sit on a chair or even on the floor if that's better for you. And then close your eyes for a moment. Take a few deep breaths and pay attention to the area around your neck, your skull, your shoulders, your upper back. How does it feel right now? I believe it's important to do a little check-in before and after, so you can decide for yourself if these practices that I'm sharing with you make a difference in how you feel. And if you feel the benefits, I believe you are more motivated and more likely to remember them and repeat them in your daily work life. And then slowly open your eyes, and we're going to start with a few acupressure points on your hands. So first of all, I'm going to show you small intestine 3 point, and it lives just here. If you make a loose fist on your little finger, you just follow the line, and then after the joint, you fall into a little dip. I'm going to show you with the pen here, with the wooden spoon, it's just here. Now, you can use the opposite hand. Find that point, sink into it, relax your shoulders. You can always rest your hands on a chair or on a table in front of you. First of all, just connect with the point. So allow your finger to sink in. And then you can stimulate it a bit more by adding a circular motion. Now, these points are on both hands, so on your left and on your right hand. And we're just going to massage them for about a minute. Then if you want it stronger here, you can use a wooden spoon or stick or a pen. Same point, gently press in and then slowly massage. Now, it doesn't mean the harder the better. Feel in, tune in, and do what feels right for you, what feels good and nice and relieving and releasing. And you can use any finger here, so I could also use my thumb. Take 2 more breaths. And then come to stillness again. Let that finger or thumb sink in a little bit deeper. And then slowly draw it out. We're going to repeat the same on the other hand. So I'm going to make a loose fist. I'm going to travel along the little finger. After the knuckle, I just fall into this dip. Again, I can use my index finger or my thumb or the little tool, and I just let the finger thumb sink in. This hand is relaxed, so you don't have to clench your fist. And then if it feels good, you add a circle. Sometimes these points are tender and sometimes they're not. So again, you just massage them how it feels good for you. You do not have to apply a lot of pressure. Feel free to close your eyes and focus on your breath. Nice long, deep breaths in and out. And then take 2 more breaths here. And then come to stillness again. Allow that finger to sink in a little bit deeper. And then slowly release. Slowly take your hand or finger back out. And then release down. Now we're going to travel a little bit along. So from the little finger, we're going to come to the index finger. Again, you can make a loose fist. And then between the index finger and the middle finger, those knuckles travel a tiny bit in. I'll show you here. That's where the point is. Low zen or stiff neck. Again, from here, I can use any finger that feels comfortable and just find the point, sink into that dip, and then start to circle or wiggle around. Same if I'm using my pen or my spoon, my wooden stick. Now here, as you're massaging this point, you can circle or move your head, move your neck. Nice and slowly. You can circle it around, rotate left and right. So look up and down. So this point is called stiff neck. So by massaging it, by stimulating it, and moving your head at the same time, this is said to be relieving the tension and the stiffness, the tightness in the neck. So if you ever wake up in the morning, if you've slept a little bit funny and you feel like you can't move your head, massage this point and move your head in the directions that it feels stiff in, or maybe restricted movement. And then 2 more breaths here. And then bring it back into the middle. Slowly release. And we're going to switch sides. So again, I make a loose fist. I find the knuckle here, the index finger, middle finger, and I just go a little bit in. And I can use my tool. It's a little dip here, relaxing my arm. If you have a table, relax it on the table and just allow the weight of the tool or your finger to sink in. And then if it feels good for you, you can start to stimulate it by circling. Circle around and then start to move your head. Again, up and down. Side to side. If you find it tricky to coordinate, you can always get someone else to massage this point for you so you can focus on moving your head. Maybe a circle of the head. And then one more breath here. Come back to stillness and allow the tool or the finger to just sink in a little bit deeper. And then slowly draw it out and release. We've got one more point on the hand. So you just press your thumb and index finger together and you can see a little mountain here. And that's the area you're going to massage. I can use my opposite thumb here, interlace or interlink, and then I massage here. Again, relax your shoulders, relax your neck here. This point is a very famous point. It's large intestine 4. It's called Hegu or joining valley. So it's a point that's great for anything to do with your face, but also it's a point that helps to relieve pain and tension in the whole of your body. So you can also use this point for headaches and for any pain or tension in your body. Sometimes it's quite tender. So again, just play with the intensity that works for you. Doesn't mean the more the better. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. And really think of kneading this point, massaging it all around. And then one more breath here. And we repeat on the other side. So again, I interlace like this. Remember, it's this little mountain here that appears between thumb and index finger. I relax my shoulders and I start to massage it. You can also massage it this way if you prefer. And choose what feels good for you. This feels the most relaxing or the easiest accessible for me. Close your eyes again. Focus on your breath. And you might be wondering, why are we massaging points on our hands when we want the relief of the tension for our neck? Now, in Chinese medicine or in acupuncture, we use the meridian system. So these meridians or channels run all around or all along your body, and points at your hands or feet have an effect on other areas of your body. But don't worry, we're also going to go local. Right now, I'm going to massage points along the neck and the top of the shoulders. So then release and just give everything a little shake. Then relax your hands back on your thighs and just close your eyes for a moment. And just notice if you feel any difference. You feel anything different around your neck area, your shoulders, maybe upper back. And then from here, we're going to come to points on the back of our head. So I'm going to turn around so you can see it well, but don't worry, you don't have to turn around. So from here, you're going to take your thumbs and just run them up along the neck until you fall into a little dip, just where your hairline starts. I'm going to rest my fingers on my head. I'm going to relax my shoulders down. Gently allow those thumbs to sink into your points, into the gallbladder 20 point. Make contact, and then start to slowly circle if that feels good for you. Here, it's really important that we don't create any tension around the shoulders and the neck. So really let them relax down. Close your eyes so you have more internal awareness here. And you decide the strength of the massage, the strength of the pressure. Now, when these areas here get tight, not only does it feel uncomfortable in the neck, but it can also give blurry vision. You might feel dizzy, and it can cause some headaches. And you can travel a little bit around. You can go a tiny bit lower, a little bit more out to the side, and find the spots where you may be holding some tension. And then come back to stillness. Again, allow those thumbs to sink in a little bit deeper. And then slowly, slowly draw those thumbs out. And then we're going to rub them a little bit, like we want to wipe off a dirty mark. So you might feel a little bit of heat through the friction. And then release. Just relax your arms down for a moment. And then I'm going to take one hand here to the back of the neck, and I'm just going to squeeze and squeeze like this. Just grabbing the skin and the muscles here and just give it a nice little squeeze. I can start at the top, at the occiput, where the hairline is, and then travel a little bit down the neck. It's not a long or big area. Squeeze and hold it. Squeeze and hold. And then let's switch our hands. I'm going to take the other arm up, same thing. I squeeze and hold. The shoulder relaxed. Keep breathing deeply here. And one more breath. And then from here, you're going to take all your fingers and you just place them on either side of the spine. So in the middle, you've got your spine, the neck, and then you just go either side. I start right up here where the hairline is, and I just allow my fingers to sink in. And then I circle around. I slowly travel down all along the spine, circling, massaging, kneading, releasing tension. If you encounter an area that feels tender or some sore spots, feel free to stay a little bit longer there. Slow motions, smooth. It doesn't have to be a lot of pressure and it doesn't have to be painful. Going slower, but for longer, can go deeper than just pressing hard, just for the sake of it. Massaging these areas slowly, smoothly. And then from here, just interlace your hands and then brush it down to the front of the neck. I interlace and I brush it down. One more. And then from here, we're going to come onto the top of our shoulders. So I'm going to use my opposite arm here. I support the elbow with my other hand, and then I'm just pressing a little bit around. You want to find the top of this muscle here, the top of the trapezius muscle. This point is gallbladder 21. Usually this area feels a little bit tender or tight, so once you've found the point, allow the fingers to sink in and check the opposite shoulder is relaxed. And then again, you can start to circle around. And then pause again. Now I'm going to go grasp and release. Grasp again and release. I grasp, I lift a little bit. This we call nafa in the tweener massage, and then release. And it creates space, gives relief and release. And then release. Let's switch sides. Again, I bring this arm across. I support my elbow with my other hand so I can keep the shoulder relaxed. And then I use my fingers here on the top of the shoulder here and the top of the trapezius muscle. And I just gently press around just to notice where is the apex or the highest point here, but also where is it maybe a little bit tight or stiff or tender. And then I let my fingers sink in. And again, when it feels good and when you're ready, you start to circle. Always checking that you're not creating tension anywhere else in the body. And then come back to stillness. And now you're going to squeeze and lift and release. Nafa, squeeze and lift. And just hold it for a few seconds and then release. Now, often we carry a lot of tension in this area, not just from our posture, but it can also be worries and stress, like we carrying the world on our shoulders. One more. And then release again. Just give your arms a little bit of a shake in between. And then we're going to finish again by taking our hands behind the neck here, interlacing them, and then just brushing down back to the front. And then from here, we're just going to brush down the side of the neck a few times. Nice gentle strokes. And then other side, gently, gently stroking down here. And you want to brush away glide away any tension here. And then the last one, just the front here, the throat area. And then release your arms. Again, relax your hands on your thighs, close your eyes, and take another moment to feel in. How does your neck, shoulders, upper back area feel now? Maybe it feels more open, more spacious, warmer, lighter, freer. And then also notice, how does your mind feel? Is it less busy? More relaxed? More focused? And how is your heart? And then from here, take a nice deep breath in, shrug your shoulders up. Breathe out as you let them drop down. One more time, breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, drop them down. And that was it for this week's video. I hope you feel the benefits and the difference. I'd love to know how you feel, so please leave me a comment below and let me know how your neck and shoulders, your mind, your heart is feeling after. If you like these kind of videos, give it a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye for now.